I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. So this is where I talk about twin flame process, and this reading is going to be for this week. Um, Today is the 30th of October, and the moon is in Taurus, and then it's about to go into Gemini at some point later today in the UK. And then it's Halloween, so it's a Gemini moon Halloween. The moon's still pretty much full. You don't call it full, but it looks full. So it's still got quite an effect. The energy today is very healing, but it's coming into being obviously more mental because it's Gemini. So there's stimulation occurring. um, and the stimulation is occurring inside your energy body, basically. So it's going to be occurring inside you're going to feel it physically. So it's maybe going to feel like a little bit itchy, scratchy on the inside. Like maybe you want to get on with something, feeling like you want to get something sorted out, feeling like you want to get something finished off or started, or yeah, it just feels like coming out of a bit of a languorous physical healing effect of the Taurian full moon to a like more kind of mentally unstable energy, because it feels like we're being pushed through now with this Gemini energy, because it's also going to be the 1st of November, so it's 111 numerically, which is like all about new beginnings. So yeah, just say that. And then if anybody wants to get a personal reading or do a session, you can access all my information on my website, and the link is in the description box below. Thank you. Okay, so let's get some cards out and see what else they have to say. What it feels like is like there's quite a lot of resistance building inside your energy body, inside the vibration. It feels as though whatever healing has occurred over the full moon, it's been quite an effective full-on healing. And you might have noticed it physically, like in small ailments that you're now forgotten about that you had. So things have gone, and maybe you just like, if I say that, you're going to go, oh yeah, it's gone, about something that you'd completely forgotten you even had. Because it was a full-on effect of healing, they're saying, with that Taurian energy. And then this feeling inside is a build-up of door opening, they're saying. Gemini's communication. So they're showing me in my head the Six of Pentacles, someone reaching out in the physical. But of course, we are looking at basically how this is coming through energetically is the effect on the masculine. So the masculine reaching out, making communication with the feminine. So the feminine is the Taurian energy, and it's like a groundedness. So they're showing me the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like the feminine doing nothing except apart from going through a healing in a physical sense, and you accepting that healing. And that's kind of like a really slow and stable and stillness in you that you're coming from right now. And then coming through that into this masculine approaching, right, through this Gemini energy, which is you're going to start feeling something on the inside that isn't to do with your physical body, it's to do with your mental body. So it's like some kind of awareness, like you want to do something, like they say, like maybe you want to start making phone calls, or you want to start like contacting people, or you want to start getting the ball rolling, they're saying, with some like new project about communication. Maybe you feel like it's coming, like you've got ideas for work, yeah, lots of ideas, they're saying, but you're not out the starting gate yet, so you can't actually do anything. So it might feel like resistance, like I'd really like to be able to like, start on this mental project, but I can't because something's stopping you, because there's some kind of resistance. That resistance might show up in the physical in some way, like maybe it's like, I don't know, your phone stops working, or it's playing up, or your laptop starts playing up, or your internet goes down, or one of many things. Maybe you've got some kind of something shows up in the house, or your home, that means you've got to get on with something else, and you can't move into this mental energy, because they're saying there isn't a slowdown. So what that means, right? So there's this vast chasm, right, in between you as the feminine in your physical self and how you are living life, just what it is to be existing, and this energy that is propelling the masculine forward in the physical. So we've got the feminine physical energy. So that feels completed in the physical healing that's just happened. Then there's a huge space, right, of nothingness. And in that space is this like bubbling and brewing of this mental energy about to come in, but it's not for you. So it's not really for you. You're not going to do anything with it. It's for the masculine. So you're going to get the feeling like you want to get on with this thing that's maybe an idea, but you're not going to be able to because it's not really for you, right? So it's like the space where it's occurring is where you're going to feel it. It's for them. So they're going to be the ones that get on with something and move forward in a mental way, in a communicative way, right? So it's going to feel like you can't do the thing that you want to do because it's not for you to do it. So I hope that makes sense. It's a bit of a weird one, right? How it's like you are, unable to process, basically. You're unable to process mental energy. So you're going to feel like you want to, but you can't. Or you feel like you should be doing, but you can't. You see what I mean? And meanwhile, the masculine will be processing mental energy because it is for them to move forward on it and with it. That's what they're saying. Okay, let's get the cards out as well, see what they've got. Oh, sticky cards. Look at that resistance. Sticking together. Right, High Priestess, higher self, right, and your psychic self. So this is like not really being in existence anymore in that physical sense. So coming out of Taurian moon, which was all about physicality, right? And you're noticing that something's healed, or maybe a few things have healed, and it's feeling a lot better. But it's feeling better physically, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because what we're heading into is mental energy, and they just said emotional as well. But it's emotional and mental connected, right? And so this itchy, scratchy feeling. So it's like you want more than the physical. You want more, but you're out there. The feminine is now out there. You're going to be asked to go out of body, basically. So you are exiting your physical existence. So you will not be able to do the thing that you think that you should be doing. Basically, it's like sticky energy, a bit sticky right now. Two of Wands, like passing the baton. So from your physical self to the masculine's physical self. So it's for them. And you're going to be like set loose. You are freed from existence. As this night transverses through. So I've got this like today and tomorrow, basically. I don't know about Wednesday. Let me look at when the moon is going. Yes, in Cancer by Wednesday evening, I would say. So yeah, today and tomorrow it's like this, like passing the baton kind of sticky energy. And the moon. Right, and we've got where the moon changes then. Right, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, passing the baton. Wednesday we'll get into more healing, they're saying, for the masculine. So it's into the heart because it's Cancer. So that's really, really strong energy because the moon's still nearly, it's a waning gibbous, 87% full. So it's still over half full, well over half full. So it's a profound, like, emotional energy. I think that's why they're saying mental emotional, because it's like crossing a bridge from Gemini to Cancer, which is mental emotional. So something's being propelled through at the beginning of the week. We're going to say till Wednesday. Fruition, Seven of Pentacles, something coming from that. We don't know what yet, because it's only showing that something's arriving. Seven of Pentacles. And then we've got Three of Cups, which is celebrations. They're saying homecomings, relationships, and it's all feeling good. It's emotional feeling good. So I'm getting Friday here. And then we've got the Emperor showing up, which is a manifestation of the masculine energy. So if everything goes according to this alignment, that means the masculine is showing up this week, by the end of the week, Saturday, Sunday. So that's phone calls, and that's messages, and that's emails and texts. There's someone on the doorstep, possibly, or bumping in. And if it's not your masculine, it might be someone that looks very much like them, who's got the same energy of them, that makes you feel like they're around you. You know, you might be bumping into someone and saying, oh my God, that looks so much like. Or you might be talking to someone, you're like, oh my God, it's so much like, it feels just like talking to them. It could be an aspect of them, I guess. Ten of Cups, which is completion, and again, happy relationship. So we've got moon, celebrations, completions, Sunday, end of the week, timing wise. The sun, everything good, really good energy. So the week is starting off sticky because there's a transformation. There's a transformation, or a like a changeover, like a swap over from the feminine to the masculine, and then a trajectory of physicality to mentality and then emotionality. So it's a bit sticky at first, and then it's easier when it gets into the Cancer moon. And then we've got a fruition coming from that Cancer moon, which is like something that feels good because it's the emotionality, and we've gone through the healing, and we've passed it on to us in this space, to the masculine's brain, where the masculine can process something, which is about communication, which is leading to more feeling good, basically. And clarity, Knight of Swords, which is clarity coming. So the feminine options really for this week is to do nothing. Even if you feel like you should be doing something. It might feel like you've got a time limit on something. That's interesting. Yeah, because that is clarity, actually. I've just got some clarity myself. It's going to feel like maybe you've got a time limit, like there's something that you have to get done, and you've got to get it done now, because otherwise some kind of shit's going to hit the fan. And if you don't get it done, everything's going to go to pot. Everything's going to go like haywire, that kind of feeling. But again, it will not be you doing something. You might even be offered like an opportunity to move into like some aspect of mentality, like processing something mentally, a job offer, a job application, looking at finances, something that feels like it's endless. They're saying, like, you can't locate the point of conclusion with it because it's an open-ended mental energy. So you are maybe going to be offered the opportunity to solve a problem that's of a mental nature. However, that's not what it's for. So what it looks like on the surface in the physical is not what it's really for. It's for the masculine to solve a problem mentally. They're just singing that song, how do you solve a problem, like Maria from West Side Story, which is the masculine solving the feminine problem, right? Or solving the problem of the feminine that is their feminine, basically. Coming to conclusion, they just said. Again, so Ten of Cups, coming to conclusion after the moon. Reasons to be cheerful, part 3. In the centre of the reading. Underneath what we've got is masculine and feminine linked together and strength. So it is a play out, as always, an interplay between masculine and feminine energy, which is bringing you together into the physical environment, the energy coming together and manifesting whatever's needed. The energy manifests what's ever needed, what is needed into the physical environment to complete the journey on an energetic level. And it transmutes, it transforms through every single eventuality. So it transforms through the physicality, the mentality, the emotionality, the vibrationality, back to the physicality. So that's what they're saying, right, with this I'm trying to find a word for it. It's not transformation, it's not transgression, not transmutation. Transportation, it's like the movement through, right, the moon. Please do put it in the comments. It begins with a T. I can't quite grasp it. Transportation is the nearest one I'm grasping at. Is from the physical aspect of the feminine, and in feminine in like a release point, which is like an energy of nothingness, where you can't move anywhere, you can't do anything, but it feels like you're like looking through a window at something that needs to be done. Like you want to get to something, but you can't get to it. You want to get your hands on it, but you can't get your hands on it. You want to have the brain power to get it done, but your brain's not able to fathom it or function it. It can't quite grasp it, which is maybe symbolic of me not grasping that word that I'm looking for, right? Because your brain can't grasp what it is that needs to be done because it's not for you to do it, right? And then it's the mental aspect of the Gemini and this is again, it's passing from the feminine to the masculine in a physical sense. The masculine is going to do it, and the mental energy is the masculine energy. And we've got that underneath a strength card, masculine and feminine intertwined. And then the mentality of the masculine grasps it, and then the masculine moves into the heart around it. So physical, mental, emotional, and then from emotional back to vibrational, which is underlying everything, and then into the physical here. Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. And vibrational always underlines everything. It's always underneath everything. You can't see it. And it's less experienced in a human framework, right? Because it's not something you feel or you think or you do, but it's everything. And then it manifests physically. And this is a manifestation of the masculine, right? And then you have clarity, the feminine coming into clarity. So it could be that manifestation of the masculine gives you clarity of everything that you've ever gone through, including going through all the moons that we've got there, to a conclusion, a happy conclusion here in the Ten of Cups. And this passing over this line, physical, mental, feminine to masculine, good, all for happiness. Let's get one more out on these. Ace of Pentacles in the middle, brand new beginning on something that's coming that's good, that makes you feel good. There's a reason to celebrate, happiness and joy, right in the heart of the matter. Underlying connection between masculine and feminine and strength, energetically. Strength card is energetic. And the creation through the vibration of the feminine. So a lot of strength coming to you as well through what you're going through. A lot of understanding, clarity. So that it's all vibrational. The work is vibrational. So there's a release here around what it is that you feel you need to get on with, and an understanding that the reason you can't get on with it is because it's not for you to get on with it. Energetic connection in the Devil, because it's for the masculine to get on with. They just said the laying on of hands. What does that mean then? The laying on of hands, I suppose it's like vibrational, right? It's like a healing that occurs vibrationally, that is allowing the masculine to function in a way that they need to function. So maybe there's an understanding coming that it's not in a way that you need to function, it's the way that they're going to function. So that allows you to stay in a space of relinquishment, of let go. Clarity, timing, Wheel of Fortune. Whoops. So we got, yes, and there could be a feeling of fear building inside you. Like, I've got to get this thing done. I've got to get this thing done. If I can't get this thing done, everything's going to go to pot. Right? So there might be a feeling of fear building inside you that goes nowhere. The fear goes nowhere, because just as you think it's about to crescendo, it passes to the masculine. And they do the thing that needs to be done and you're let go of in the process that you're going through. The moon, love comes from love, which is basically the state of being where you don't worry about anything, and nothing that you can worry about comes from it, because you only get things that you worry about if you worry. And you only get things you love if you love. And that means you have to love everything. And that's actually just a feeling of nothing. Because if you love everything, there's nothing to hate, and there's no worry, and there's no stress. So it's an energy of nothingness. And it's an unemotionality, not an emotionality. Because love is easy. It's calm waters. It's just, it's resting, right? Love feels like a really nice long rest, sleep. And that's Cancer as well. Love comes from love in Cancer. Cancer moon there. Love comes from love. More love here in the Ten of Cups. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. Someone reaching out in the physical. Coming from that sensation of love that we're arriving at on Wednesday. 1-1. All the ones. New beginnings. 1. Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. I let go. 6 of Swords, which is mentally letting go. So you're going nowhere basically this week, feminine. You're not going anywhere with whatever it is you think you need to be doing. So you might as well take it on board and accept it now and just let go now, rather than wait till you're made to let go. Right? It's going on the back burner, they say. It might be that you get to do that thing eventually, but it's not going to be this week. It's not going to be today. Maybe at the end, I don't know, maybe at the end of the week. I don't think so. I think something else is coming. But definitely not today. So you might as well let go of it today. They're saying Thursday. Let go of it through to Thursday. Emperor, reunion, 6 of Cups. So that's the masculine made manifest and the reunion, twin flame reunion coming. Every week's a rollover, I know that. I mean, if anybody knows that, I know that. But that's what they're saying. I can only tell you what they're saying. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that, and I'll be back when I need to do another one of these, which is whenever I come back. All right, lots of love. Take care. Bye.